I just realised it's Moise Keane.
Well,
Okay,
he's still playing for them.
for Italy, yeah. Well, Italy ain't got they ain't really got no players like that now.
Yeah, there's that youth for Leeds, isn't it? But I don't even know if he plays for them now.
Oh,
Not-
Nonto.
Yeah, he was. He was in the Italy squad. I don't know if he is now. Listen,
He's
Italy, right? I was talking about Italy with somebody the other week, man. Italy, what a fall from the top, man. That is, it's a massive fall because if you think about the last 20 years, the best player to come out of there, apart from defenders, certain defenders like Maldini and Balotelli had so much ability that guy had, and he just wasted it, man. Like all doing some shenanigans everywhere he went. But if you look at his ability, he was ridiculous. Absolutely. I know he didn't do much when he was at Liverpool, Stitches, but you know, I think his head had already gone. I think his head had already gone by that point.
His attitude stank. That's what it was. Like it's just basically.
Well, I think people say that. I think people say that though, but I didn't. He had one or two things at Liverpool, but I just feel like if you think about his background, the kid was adopted by white parents in a rural part of Italy, which I know quite well because I've got cousins that live in Bergamo, right? And the racism he must have felt growing up, I don't know what psychological damage that must have done to him. Or he had to have a character to be able to handle that, right? And he just carried that through, that nonchalance, arrogant, I don't give a shit kind of thing. He just carried that through. So I'm not judging him. At Liverpool, I didn't think he didn't do too badly. He just never got a chance.
Yeah,
I'm not so much talking about off the pitch though. I'm talking about on the pitch.
He's not on 12 quid an hour in an office. Do you know what I mean? He's on.
Yeah, but money doesn't change.
You need to leave your shit at the door at that point and be professional.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about off the pitch. I'm talking about things that he would do on the pitch, like when that Mourinho story where he had no more strikers and Balotelli's on a yellow, and he told him, Mario, please, no tackling. You lose the ball, just leave it. But anyone winds you up, just ignore it. This kind of thing.
But why do you think he done that? He done that because he got told not to. That's exactly what it is. It's that rebellious, and I know that creates a fire in some people.
It might
some
not be
people
rebellious.
can't handle being told what to do.
It might not just be rebellious. It might just be he could have ADHD. He could have anything. Nobody knows that whether he does or not. Do you know what I mean? He could have psychological problems. Like the guy lit fireworks in his own house. Like that's not normal. It's not normal.
It is for people where money is no object. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not normal behavior, man. And you know what though? My point is his ability was crazy. When you could see what he could actually do with a ball, honestly. And if you think since him, who have Italy really had? What superstar have they really had? They really had no one. Like they've just had a massive fall from grace.
They've won a major tournament in the last 5 years, haven't they?
Yeah,
every time.
So did Greece. So did Greece and so did Denmark. But I mean, they weren't great teams.
And Portugal, don't forget that one-off.
Nah, Portugal, one-off. Come on now.
Yeah, it's a one-off.
It's a bit worse. It's a one-off. It's a one-off for Argentina winning the Copa America as well because they never win that.
No, it isn't.
So I'm just saying. I know why you're saying that, and you're trying to gaslight and that, innit? I know where you're going, bro. I'm just saying.
Is that an assumption? You making an assumption?
Yes, I am. Yes,
I am. He doesn't do that. He doesn't generalize either.
Based on previous, I definitely am. Anyways, I wanted to just talk on Salah quickly, man. Like, because obviously Mo Salah, man, he said he's leaving now. I think we all kind of knew he was leaving. Why is it, in your opinion, that I'm asking you, Stitches, because you're a Liverpool fan, obviously. Why is it that he has got the backing of the Liverpool fans and Trent didn't? Because they both won great things with Liverpool. What's the difference?
I can only speak for me. And I'm not like other Liverpool fans. Let's just get that out there first and foremost. For me, it's the Trent one. First of all, he's a local boy. So that's always going to be different anyway. Right? But it's the way he went about it. Like, he did that whole, I'm not saying anything. But then we're seeing you signing Real Madrid shirts. We're seeing you going raving with the Real Madrid boys. We're seeing little snippets. Then you've given an interview where like, I want to play for this club forever. I want to be a captain. I'll never leave this club. If I had the choice to go to a club in Spain, it would be Barcelona, not Real Madrid. All that kind of talk. And then the others, they made it very clear from the get-go. We want to sign a new contract. If we can get an agreement, we're signing. He never said that. Never said that. Did this whole not talking. And then the final nail in the coffin is that he goes and gives that interview in Spanish. I speak Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't speak Spanish like that, bro. Like, that's not something
shit.
Overnight. Do you know what I mean? You add everything together, it looks like this was always the plan. And what I've said to everyone, me personally, again, can't speak for all of Liverpool. Me personally, if Trent had come out in January, end of the season, he just said, listen, I love this club, but I want to go and drink some sangria. I want to go eat some paella. I want to move up some senoritas. I want to taste something different. I'd have been like, salute. All the best to you. And we'll see you in the future when you come back and be an ambassador and play in the Legends game. And I'll cheer you to the rafters. But he didn't do that. He kept it light. People said, oh, but if it's your son, Real Madrid came. I said, listen, if it's my son, I'll tell my son, do whatever's best for you, but have integrity. Go and front it up. Like, not everyone would have liked it if he said it in January. I guarantee he would still have got some hate, but it wouldn't have been as bad as this. And it would have been like everyone knew where they stood. And that's the problem I have with it. I just feel like it was a bit sneaky the way he went about things. With Mo Salah, people are having a go at him when he made his statement. But to me, that's just a player that wants to play. He wants to play for the club. And then you're having a go at him because he wants to play for the club, because he wants to be on the pitch. Yeah. Yes, did he choose the right words? I don't think he necessarily does, but I do think he has a point. Do you know what I'm saying? I personally think that there's a little bit more with the Salah thing going on than what's being discussed. Like, everyone will defend the club, but I think the club signed him on a 2-year deal just because they didn't want to lose him on a free, and they were going to get rid of him after 1 season. But in Mo's mind, I'm here for 2 years and then I'm cutting, right? And the rumors are that he heard on his agent found out that they were talking to clubs about selling him, right? And the club was briefing friendly media about Salah's performance, and he suddenly became the guy that was the go-to for the reason why Liverpool wasn't playing well, right? So when all of that gets put together, you can understand why he reacted the way that he reacted. Do you know what I mean? Furthermore, you sat and had a chat with the manager, and you said to the manager, if you play me in this certain way, I'm going to give you goals, right? And you did. You did that. You delivered that. And then the manager changed it up, right? People are saying, he's not beating a man. He can't run no more. He's running faster than he ever ran. He's covering more ground than he's ever covered. But guess what? The only difference is he's doing it further away from the goal. Salah's never been clinical. What he's been is a volume. He might have 10 shots and 2 goals. But you got to make sure he has those 10 shots. And the way he gets those 10 shots is by being in and around the penalty area. We've got him playing wider, out wide, and that's not his most effective position. So he was set up for all of this. So from my perspective, despite how this season's gone, which is way below par, even though by his standards, because by other players' standards, it's a decent season. By his standards, it's been terrible, right? Whatever happens, but the whole team's been terrible. I didn't want his legacy.
It's never down to one player. It's never down to one player.
I didn't want it to end this way. For what he's done for my club over the last 8-9 seasons, consistently. Because when this guy came, everyone was like, it's a 1-season thing. He's not gonna do anything, and he's gone and done it 8 seasons in a row. You know what I mean? Last season had a season that's just abnormal, right? So for for me, I'm going to forget what's happened this season. I'm just going to remember him as a legend, because sometimes, was it Biggie who said, nobody, like, you ain't famous until you're dead, right? Until Salah's gone, before certain men that are not giving him his flowers and not respecting him, when they look back in antiquity and they look back in history, that's when they're going to see that this guy was.
I think anyone with a brain knows what he's done.
Yeah,
like,
but it's a Marmite.
You know what I mean?
Because even Liverpool fans,
I don't think it's a Marmite thing.
Like
I don't think. Well, that's listen. That's crazy for me. Like, Salah for me goes down as a Premier League great for sure. He'll end up in the Premier League Hall of Fame at some point. And you know, I mean, personally, I've never disliked Salah. I've never disliked him. I always thought he's a good player. And listen, all the best to him wherever he ends up is all I'd say.
Don't get me wrong. He is a guy who, like, people prefer certain types of players. Like, they prefer a Hazard, they prefer a Cristiano, they prefer a Henry. I get it. It's about aesthetics. But if you're talking about somebody that's delivered over a long period of time, and importantly, what people haven't considered is his availability. The guy never gets injured.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
He's never injured.
He's a
superpower in itself. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, he goes with my utmost respect. And for me, Mo Salah is a club legend. I put him in the top 3, top 4 of players that play for my club. Like, that's how much the numbers speak for themselves. The trophies are there. He's done it all. He's done it all. He goes with nothing but respect for me. Talk Sport, all other media channels can try and drag him down and make it about the outburst and the way that it's ended. But I feel like
that will all blow over anyway. That will all blow over. What he's done is happened. You know, I mean, you can't erase that.
You can't get rid of a club legend until you kill his name. You got to kill his name first, then you get rid of him. And we've done it with Gerrard. We've done it with everyone. It's how it happens with these legends. Like they get a bit acrimonious with the club and then they go. That's how it is. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to remember him.
Salute to Salah, man. Wherever he ends up, man.
Big salute.
JD, I want to ask you, seeing as you got that. Go on. Sorry. Go on.
I just heard some massive double standards there, man. It's like one rule for Trent and then another rule for Mohamed Salah, because all Trent did was see his contract out. And if you talk about trophies, that like Trent was kind of instrumental in you not winning the league last season, like winning goals when you lot of like flopping away. I think it was Leicester or something, like coming on the score, like, you know, scoring and winning goals and that. So I think a little bit more respect needs to go Trent's way as well. But
can I answer before you do, Stitches? Can I answer before you do?
Yeah, go
because there was a certain Mr. Sol Campbell who ran his contract down.
Bro. That's what I'm saying.
You didn't like that.
Listen. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, come on, man. Like,
it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. There's no difference.
I say what.
I was actually gonna come to you next, JD, anyway, because you got that scummy shirt on right now, like PSG shirt, yeah. League One postponing yet another game for PSG in the Champions League. Should this be allowed or not? Because how can this be right that every time they get a Champions League game, they get an advantage that other teams don't get?
Listen,
Do you think, in all honesty, that's right?
Support the lads. Like, the Premier League should do the same thing to help English clubs, like, you know, progress in Europe. Like, postpone games and move fixtures around. Like, you know, I think the league are doing the right thing for their boys, man. Like, come on.
Well, you say that, but there's another team that you've also postponed who might not benefit from it. So is it fair? Because for me, I was reading, who was it? Was it a game against, was it Lille or someone like that? I can't remember who it was. They moved, but they didn't want the game moved. Yeah, Nantes. They didn't want the game moved. They said it. They don't want the game moved. They wanted to keep it on that date. But PSG have bullied their way into getting the fixture rearranged. So,
what a goal.
League One are helping PSG. They're not helping everybody.
Hey, Moyes Keane, quality finish. But yeah, sorry, man. Yeah,
that's how I feel on it, man. I just feel it's not right.
I can see both sides. It's up to the league. It's up to the league to like basically protect the interest of its own teams. And the better the league's teams do in the Champions League, the better it looks for that league. 100%. Didn't Klopp come in and say, like, I don't know why you're trying to fettle your own teams. Everyone else has a 2-week winter break. What you do in England is you just pile more fixtures on. And do you know what it all boils down to? TV. They won't postpone a game because they've been trying to tell you for 8 weeks that Liverpool versus fucking Man City is going to be the greatest game that you've ever seen until the next.
But people like Klopp benefit off it. He gets paid off of this, man. He's able to earn a big wage because the TV rights are so big. So at the same time, you can't really complain.
Well, you can.
Well, where's the money in world football, in club football? The money's in the Premier League. Why? One of the big reasons is TV rights. It's commercial and TV rights. Okay, so don't tell me that these players and managers don't benefit from it. They do.
No, they do benefit.
You can't have it both ways, man.
You can. You can have it both ways. My point is this, though, right? I hate this argument that because money, like all of a sudden people stop being human. Like because money, like we can't treat them the same, or we can't think about them the same. They're still human beings. There's still a physiological drain on these players. They're human beings. Just because they're getting paid a certain amount of money doesn't change that. It doesn't turn you into Superman. You understand? And if you're talking about
you would do more. You would do more.
Let me land. If you're talking about the quality of your league, the quality of your league is going to be impacted when the best players are injured and sitting in the medical room, because that's how they is. I can't wrong the league on for doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They as Blunt said, they completely support their league, and their teams are going to go further. Why is it that all of a sudden now we're getting to the latter stages of the tournament where it's getting to squeaky bum time, right? As Bizzle's old manager used to call it, and now all of a sudden the English teams weren't doing as well as they were doing, because how high octane football takes a toll on you. It takes a toll.
Okay, I'm gonna answer a couple of things you said there. The first thing on the money, Now, I'm not gonna ignore the fact that there is money there. I can't do that. I don't care if you can say people are human or not. If my manager comes to me tomorrow and says, "Listen, over the next 3 weeks, I need you to work every day, but I'm going to triple your wages. Do you want to do it?" I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to, but I'm going to do it because it's worth the money. And I'm going to go and do that. And I'm going to put the extra in because the money's more and the money's better. I can't then complain that I'm tired at the end of it. You know what I mean? Hang on, let me finish. Klopp knew before coming to England, there is no winter break. Don't now come here and then start complaining about it. You had a choice to sign that contract, and he chose to sign it, and he chose to extend it. So for me, he knew. Hang on. Let me land first. So he knew all this before he got here, to be complaining then about fixture pileups and stuff like that. There's nothing new in the Premier League. If you didn't like it, go and manage in Spain or Italy, where you get these breaks. But he didn't want to. Why? The money's bigger here. The commercially,
that's the reason he came. But
okay. That's not the point it was making. Though. Like he might be whinging.
No. Hold on, I'm not finished. That is the point he was making, because he brought it up. He said that money's not important. I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show that money. Okay. But what I'm saying is, you might be willing to look past the money, but it's there. It's a fact. I'm not willing to look past the
money. I'm just saying, money doesn't stop you being a human being and having limitations. Just because all of a sudden I got a couple zeros on the end of my pay, it doesn't make me Superman. That's my point.
But a normal person who isn't Superman, who's not from England, knows that in England they don't have a winter break. Or maybe I don't want to work there. Or am I going to go there and then complain that there's no winter break when I already knew that?
You're allowed to complain if nothing changes. If nothing changes, if I arrive somewhere and I start working somewhere, and then all of a sudden I'm like,
sorry. Let me weigh on this, man, because I kind of agree with Stitches here. Like, listen, like you got Premier League footballers who are going through stuff in life, like, and the money doesn't, like you said, the money doesn't, like
everyone's going through stuff.
Listen,
listen, stuff in life for minimum wage. That's a problem.
Listen. Well, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, no, listen.
You got everything
money. Listen, no, bro. Money or no money,
don't make a difference.
Listen. It doesn't solve all your problems. Like, it might make life a little bit more comfortable, but if you've got issues or problems, whatever, like
a little bit.
Okay, look at Aaron Lennon, Premier League footballer, like millionaire. Guy tried to unalive himself. What are you talking about?
Like, they're still human beings.
And he's not the only one. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. But if he now decide, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but if he now decides I need help and I need to go and get it, he'll get the best help. A man who's sitting on minimum wage can't afford that, has to go through the NHS. That's a problem.
Listen. No one's saying that money. Listen, no one's saying money doesn't give you access to more things. It gives you access.
It does.
Yes. But it doesn't solve all of your problems. Like, you can still go through things like mentally, whatever, like within your family, within yourself. The man, like having the money isn't going to necessarily fix everything.
Having all the money in the world.
I'm not having this. I'll tell you why. Can I just reply to you, right? These are people doing their dream job. Their dream job. No, hang on. No, let me land. You're doing your dream job. You're not in every day. You do get time off in the week. You're not training every day and you're not playing every day. You do get your breaks. Okay. It's not like a 7-day week every day. Okay. There's people out there. Hold on. There's people out there that have to work 2 jobs, that have to work 6 days, that ain't getting a break, that have to travel with work and do all the same things these footballers that are doing all the same things these footballers are doing. So as much as you're saying, yeah, they're still human. Yes, they are, but they're human. And they've got that buffer, that comfort zone where they can get help and they can sort themselves out.
Okay, Baxter. Okay, you played football yourself, right? Like, listen, you played football yourself, and you know, like we both probably know people that, like, you know, they had just a talent and a skill, but like mentally, like they weren't the strongest of people. They were just good at football. You know what I'm saying? They're just
but you're saying that you're talking like that's limited to these footballers. It's not. That's the case anywhere.
You know, I was actually going to make the point that you like in like, you know, a lot of these celebrities, like movie stars, musicians, a lot of these people unalive themselves. Like, they've got all the money, they've got all the access, they've got all the opportunities. But why do some of these people do? Like, why are some of these people like addicted to drugs and alcohol and all sorts of stuff? Because the money doesn't necessarily fix all of your problems, and they're looking for other solutions. Like, and they don't really know how to deal with stuff and life and pressure. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's money's not like
money's not going to listen. Money's not going to teach you how to live and deal with issues and that. Like, money can't teach you that. It might give you access to get the help.
It can't, but then you don't appreciate what you've got then in that case. And I'll tell you for why I'm saying that, yeah? Imagine, hang on. Take 2 people that have both got mental health problems, okay? For whatever level of mental health problems they've got. One of them ain't got to worry about a mortgage because it's paid. One of them ain't got to worry about looking after his family because he can do that. The other one has got all the worries these people. Hang on, let me finish.
Listen, you've totally disregarded what I've said, though, because I've said that a lot of these people have all this money and access and whatever, and they're still on drugs, they're still addicted to alcohol, and a lot of these people still unalive themselves.
Well, if you don't let me finish my sentence, you just cut me off and said I disregarded something.
Because you disregarded what I've said. You've disregarded everything.
How do you know I wasn't going to come to that just now?
Okay,
you don't know continue. Because you just cut me off.
Please continue.
Listen, the money, I understand the point you're making, right? But what you don't realize or what you can't appreciate is that all that money comes with its own set of problems. That's like living under a microscope like that, and under that constant scrutiny, you would never know what that's like, because nobody cares about who Baxter or Bizzle is, because we are nobody. But these men can't walk the street how we walk the street. They can't just do like what I want. If I want to go out and do something silly, nobody ain't gonna be an issue. But next thing these men do this thing, it plastered all over the media, it plastered all over that. It comes with its own set of problems. So you can't just say, oh, because they got money, they don't. You know what I mean? Money is not a fixer. It comes with its own set of problems. So it's not actually it's just a different set of issues that you got to deal with. Yes, you can have. You might be able to.
People would swap lives with someone on minimum wage.
Yeah, but
that's not the point.
Football on a Sunday.
I guarantee none of them. But that's not the point. But that's irrelevant.
A lot of these guys live in a bubble and don't understand what the real world is.
Yeah, but they have to live in a bubble. Do you know what it's like living in a bubble? They have to. They are forced to live in a bubble. You don't know what that's like. This is what I'm saying, that it comes with its own set of issues. We can't just discredit it because they got money.
I'll tell you for why. You don't like what you do. You don't like what you do. Get another job, because that's what I say to anyone in any job.
Like, bruv, I don't want to use this word. Listen, let me bring it back to reality. Let me just use my own example. Yeah, 2 young boys trying to chase the academy dream. Yeah, what people don't know is that them boys started playing at the age of 3. Right? At the age of 3, they've started training 6 days a week. So that's doing what everyone else is doing, right? Going to school, doing all their homework, doing everything that they got to do, and then sacrificing their time. Some days doing doubles and triple sessions, right? From the age of 3. That's what they've been doing. And then they're doing that.
I'm not saying that someone doesn't deserve to earn.
Let me land.
I'm not saying that.
Because you are, because you don't take that
into
account.
I'm not.
You think because they're making money now.
I'm here telling you I'm not. You're telling me I am.
Okay, but brother, it sounds like you are, because they're getting paid now. You're not taking into account what they have.
You can deserve.
When you're in the game.
Okay.
Right.
You can deserve to have that money. You can deserve to have it
before you respond.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
You respond. The other part of it, which is just scientific, bro, right, is that you're physiologically, biologically a human being, right? Being asked to play high intensity football 3 times a week over a period of weeks is going to have a toll. It doesn't matter how many zeros you put on the end of the man's paycheck. Yeah, it's going to have a physical impact, recovery, everything. That's just biology. So no, you can go and give them another 10 zeros on the end of their money. They're still going to be feeling something physically. The genesis of this debate was that PSG's league is helping them out by giving them the best chance. Let's come back to that. Physiologically, the Prem is not helping their players. Whether you want to say that they're getting bare money, so they should just do it, right? Shut up and just play. No, but you're saying that.
I didn't start by saying that. Now I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna respond because
the reality is they're human beings. It doesn't matter how much zeros you got. They got different.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Other things that you're not factoring in.
That's wonderful, and I feel there's a lot you're not factoring in as well. That's wonderful. Yeah. I never said, first of all, that someone doesn't deserve to earn whatever they're earning. I never said that once. Okay, you can deserve to earn something. My issue was the complaining that comes with that. When you sign that contract. Now, I'm not being funny. If you're someone like, for example, and I'm just because we mentioned Klopp. Klopp's a grown ass man. He's a grown man who should know what he's getting into and what he's getting involved with.
So he can't talk about it.
No, hold on, no. I just listen to everyone. Let me land.
I'm asking you a simple question. He can't comment?
No, ask me the question at the end. Ask me the question at the end.
What do you mean, like, well, he can't comment?
Hear me out. Like, I only want to answer till I land now, because these things have been said that I said this and that and the other. You can earn what you want, and you can deserve to earn that. But when you complain about something that you knew about before you put your signature on that contract, I'm sorry, you don't get that opportunity to complain then.
But listen, people's circumstances change though. Life happens.
So what? Because you're earning money, you can't comment about a league like that. You're talking rubbish, bro. That's rubbish. Like.
No, you're saying I'm talking rubbish because every time I start to talk, you cut me off, or JD cuts me off, and then I basically get to say half of what I wanted to say, and then you don't hear the rest
over and over.
Like, no, I'm saying the same thing over and over because you keep interrupting, and you did this the last time you were on. You did this the last time you were on. Every time I spoke, you interrupted or spoke over.
Watch back the episode, man. Like you just,
bro, you can watch back the episode, and I watch back every episode, so you'll be surprised.
Listen, man. This is another case of Buckstar being right and everyone else is wrong.
Like, of course.
Everyone thinks they're right. Everyone thinks they're right.
No, you think you're right.
You have an opinion.
Other people could take
you give an opinion and don't think you're right.
Like.
Is that what you're saying? So every opinion you've given, you don't think you're right. JD, you think you're right when you talk. Blunt, you think you're right when you talk. You think you're right when you talk.
But you know what? Listen. I'm open-minded to a point where I can accept that I might not be right. I can accept that I'm not always right. No.
I just gave you an example with Sol Campbell 5 minutes ago.
What's that?
You said the same thing about Trent and you contradicted yourself. And you said no, but.
Sol Campbell's a very like. Listen. Actually, I'm not even saying his name. That guy's situation was very different to Trent's. Okay, his situation was different to Trent's. Like, no,
nah, bro, I called you out. There we go.
All right, whatever, man. Whatever.
So that's what the point that you're making there. I want to go back to this Klopp thing because you keep going on about he knew the league when he signed the contract and all that kind of stuff. So because he signed the contract, he know the league. He can't comment or he can't make comments about the league. Is that the point you're making?
Because comment, don't complain.
But how is it a complaint? When does it become a complaint?
Say again. When you go public.
When does it become a complaint?
Don't have your conversation.
You can't have a public opinion about
why?
So you can't have an opinion for people. You can't openly share your opinion without being a complaint. Is that? I don't understand.
No, let's be honest. It was a complaint. It wasn't an observation. We're not stupid. We know the English league. Thank you, Mr. Klopp, but we know we play over the Christmas.
Okay, can I make one further point?
The opinion made was I can't believe that the rest of Europe.
You can know about the English league before you
go in England. That's all he said. He said, I can't believe the way you cram the fixtures over the Christmas period. And the rest of Europe gives the teams 2 weeks off.
Well, he should have believed it because he knew that before he came. I'm not wrong in what I'm saying.
He knew that before he came.
Don't tell me now you can't believe it.
But he knew that before he came. Wow. But now he's actually managing players going through it. So he can now firsthand see it. Not looking from Germany over. He can now have a first-hand view of what's actually happening. Do you understand? He can see the impact on his actual players. He can see the drop-off in performance. You can't see all of that when you're just observing from a distance. He's in the belly of the beast now. So his opinion is going to be...
Do you realize, you say drop-off in performance and that, you realize that English teams dominated the Champions League while Klopp was here, don't you? You realize that apart from Real Madrid, it was almost always an English side winning the Champions League while he was here.
Almost always.
I mean, this drop-off in performance
the last 30 years as an example. Do you know what I mean? Because there's years where we've absolutely shit the bed in the Champions League and the rest of Europe's dominated. So what do? You pick them years out and then say, right?
No, what you say is in them early years, English teams had just come off a long ban and we weren't where the rest of Europe was in terms of our levels because we had a long ban. So we didn't in the early days in the early 90s when we just got over that ban, English teams were dog shit in Europe. Let's be honest, but we weren't at the level and we were playing catch up.
Go back to 2006. Chelsea Man United in the final. Go back to the years when it's been 3 out of 4 English teams, but then there'll be a next year where it's 3 out of 4 the semi-finals, 3 out of 4 Spanish teams. Do you know what I mean? It goes. And the reason
I picked that time is because we're talking about Klopp. Why would I pick a time where Klopp's not here? What are you talking about? I'm talking about
Klopp. Because you've pinpointed that very brief time when Klopp was a part of the league. All he's done is he's come over and
nearly 10 years. Nearly 10 years. Yeah, that's real brief. That's real brief, bro.
So in that 10 years,
if what you're saying is right, Buckster, why are we even having this debate then? Because the start of this was PSG are giving their teams extra time. So why are we even having this discussion then? If that's your view, it doesn't matter. Like, pay them extra money and make them
it does matter because we've just been speaking about it for 15 minutes. Well, it does matter because we've been speaking about it for 15 minutes. If it didn't matter, no one would have said that.
If that's your view, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter whether they're getting a break or not, innit?
Well, no, I'm just saying my opinion. Hang on. In fact, I asked you. That was the first question I asked. Is what do you think? You said what you think. I said, do you know the mad thing is? You said what you thought. I then said what I thought, and because it wasn't the same, you like, oh. I'm just saying, this is my opinion, and it's not going to change. Like, that's it.
Just to correct you, I put the mic down and didn't say now because I couldn't get a fucking word in edgeways. The point I was going to make is at the start of this, when we went just after we went live, I got shot down. I'm not meaning like I got chastised, but I got shot down for saying Balotelli is on enough money to leave his hang-ups and his attitude at the door, and nobody agreed with that. When it comes to the fucking break, it's like
Stitches disagree with you. The same way he disagreed with me. He doesn't think that money should change or should be. It's not something that you should be accountable for because everyone's human. That's what he said. You said the same thing.
That's not what Stitches is saying. That's not what Stitches is saying.
One second.
Stitches is saying you can get all of that money and we can think about that money, but don't conjoin money with physiological, biological, and mental things. They're different, right? And no amount of money that you get is going to change those things.
Yeah, but it will because you got access to the best coaches, you got access to the best physios, you got access to the best recovery. So yes, I'm sorry, a scaffolder. Hold on, a scaffolder. Can I just say this quickly? A scaffolder, a bricklayer, a builder who's working all day and doing physical labor all day long does not have the same access to recovery, to physio, and in fact, their job in a lot of ways is more dangerous. Okay, that's all I was saying.
Okay,
I've been in the grapevine. If there's all like them conditions,
he's not going to have the same stress.
Yes.
He's not going to have the same exposure to pressure. He's not going to be under the same pressure to perform. You think that they only perform? Footballers are only training.
That's a load of nonsense.
When they're on the football pitch, they train outside.
Do you know
under the same pressure?
Watch what they say. Okay. They can't just be free and go out and go to the shop.
When you a bricklayer and a footballer under the same pressure,
that off there. When you do certain jobs, people's life is in your hand. I worked in drainage for years. Okay, engineers have got other engineers' lives in their hand. Not a game of football where at the end of it you will go home to your families. Literally, your life is in this person's hand on this job. Don't tell me they ain't got the same pressure. Don't tell me that. The pressure you can't compare.
Because you got people that don't know you that will feel to go and top themselves, pardon my language, because your team lost on the weekend. right? That get emotional, want to go and have a tear up. That's lives, isn't it? Like people go to different countries and dead because they're going to watch football. So that's people's lives.
That's not the same thing. It's not the same.
It's not the same
for
you, but it's a different kind of pressure, bro. You can't just dismiss it. Then, which is what you're doing.
No, hold on. Don't try and tell me I dismissed it. No, I didn't dismiss it. I said it's not the same as the pressure someone on a labor job has.
But it's still pressure.
Someone's life in his hand. It's not the same pressure at all. So don't try to tell me I've dismissed it. You like to.
Have you? When was the last time you've been on the building site, Bill? But when was the last time you've been on the building site? When was the last time you've been on the building site?
I've been out of the drainage industry for about
no, not drainage. I'm saying when was the last time you've been on a building site?
Oh, sorry. Let me reconfirm. In drainage, you work on building sites.
Listen, I'm just
these companies.
Okay. When was the last time you've been on a building site?
Okay, Bizzle. About 6 years ago, because I used to have to attend site visits.
Right, let me show you. Okay, let me show you something. Right. On a building site, you got all them pressures, right? But you know who doesn't really feel that pressure? The bricklayer. You know why? Because they got things called risk assessments that these guys have to do on a daily basis.
Yeah, I used to write risk assessments.
And they put these things. Hang on, let me finish. And they put all these. They look at all the risks, or the possible risks, and things that they can do to prevent these risks beforehand. So the pressure that the bricklayer, as long as he follows the site rules, for example. Even me, I go on building sites all the time. I go wear a hard hat, I go wear long trousers, all kind of crap when they go on the building site because somebody's sitting on a thought about that. That takes some of that pressure off the builder. Yeah, but what the point that Stitches is making?
Hold on, what happens to being human? What happens to being human? It doesn't take the pressure off because, like
I said, it takes some of the pressure off because they don't have to think about that. No, all they have to do is follow.
Otherwise, let me
finish. Okay, are you gonna let me speak, or are you gonna keep interrupting? Because if you just talk about making a point, can I make a point now? Can I make my point now? Yeah, I sat here and listened to you go on and on. Can I make my point? Yeah,
you kept interrupting.
Okay, that's okay. All right, okay. Carry on with the back show, man. Because you're not even listening to anybody. Because you make it in your mind. You talking about pressure. I as a driver, I drive trucks every single day. You know what kind of pressure that is? I got to deal with idiots on the road every single day, and there's no rules for that. They've got rules that I got to follow. People don't even understand what I see from my cabin. They pull in front of me. They hit their brakes in front of me. I leave spaces and gaps, things for me to keep people around me safe. People take it for granted. That's the pressure that I have to deal with every day. Yeah, but you don't see me coming home and complaining about it. It's part of the job. At the end of the day, it's simple as that. Yeah,
like playing football over Christmas and New Year's.
Exactly. So it's got. What I'm saying is there is a different. No, I'm not proving your point. You're not listening.
No, you are.
Listen to what I'm saying. Every job has its own pressures, and football. You cannot discredit a footballer's pressure because they're getting more money. I get paid more money than people in the office.
I didn't say
at the same time, but that is part of my job. So it doesn't discredit or it doesn't make it any more or any less. Everybody will go through their own stresses. Money does not take that away. That's the point that's being made to you that you're not accepting.
Buckstar, listen, like, I mean, again, this is nice. This is nice. Everybody proving you wrong again, but we're gonna have to move on because we've been on this topic for a long time.
We've been on this topic for a long time. I couldn't give a shit who thinks I'm wrong. This is my opinion, and I ain't changing for none of you. So
yeah, but we all know that. Listen, this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing new from none of you. Listen, you're still hanging on to the fact that Drake won the battle. You're doing that a year later, still saying that he won, thinking you're right about that. Okay, when everyone knows you're wrong, so don't tell me this is limited to me, yeah, because you're just as bad. Anyway,
how the fuck are we back on Drake? It's going to be it's only going to be 10 seconds before we're back.
I'm just saying. Hey, my man posting all the time about Drake, man. This guy, I don't know where is it all this Drake glazing, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Stitches is gone.
He'll be back.
He's got that little connection.
No, listen, on a real. Listen, on a real, man. Listen, I you know what I'm like. I'm not going to agree if I don't agree, and you know this is just who I am, bro. You know, so it's all love at the end of the day, man. Listen, we're gonna have to.
But then when we say you're always right, the man saying no. There's never ever, you know, I never thought about it from that perspective.
Do you know the difference?
Never.
I'm saying, do you know the difference, right? I admit that I think I'm right. You lot try to deny that you think you're right. I don't know.
No.
You're missing the point.
But everybody else
thinking that you're right, and then you're being close-minded to everything that's being said to you. That's the difference. Like,
no,
you never ever say. I've never heard. I've known this guy over 10. I've never heard. You know what? I never thought about it from that perspective. Come out of your mouth once in all the time that I've known you. Never.
Even if you disagree.
Even if you disagree, never ever hear you say, you know what? I've never thought about it. I've never heard that. I've never heard it coming from that perspective before. That's something to think about. Never.
Just to
build it. It's like, you know what? You know what it comes on to? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's
my good name, man. Stop tarnishing my good name, man.
I'll go 20-euro books now, right? And now you've just said that, I was just thinking, like, all the conversations we've had and all the little debates and little disagreements or things are good. Do you know, actually, I've never ever heard you just turn around and go, actually, yeah, you know what, you're right.
Do you know why? Because if I agreed, I don't need to say that.
Because you're never wrong. Obviously,
that's the difference. Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I've never heard you say that to me, Blunt. I've never heard, definitely heard JD say that to me. I've never heard Bizzle say that to me. Stitches, we ain't known each other long enough, so I can't really put that on you. But I ain't never heard you, Bizzle, tell me, you know what, Buckster, you're right. So get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
What are you talking about, man?
Anyway,
what are you talking about,
JD, hang on. I'm going to break the mold here. JD, you're right. We need to move it on. There we go. Right. I've got a little something for you. I'm putting you into teams of 2 for this one, yeah? Because we've got the international games and there's World Cup playoffs and whatnot going on. I kind of did a little World Cup themed challenge for you, man. So I'm going to put you in teams. I was going to put Bizzle with JD, but they're just going to argue the whole time. So I'm going to put Bizzle with I'll put Bizzle. I'll put you with Stitches and Blunt and JD. You could team up today. Shout out whoever shouts out the answer first gets the answer. If you get it wrong, I'll offer it to the other team. If you get it wrong, I'll give you the answer and we move on. And I will keep score and we see how we get on. World Cup.
I might just not turn up for this one so JD loses another one.
Listen, I'm on team Stitches and Bizzle today because I need to see Blunt lose. I need to see him lose, man.
You best not hold your fucking breath.
Hey, send me a text, man. Send me a WhatsApp in
it. Right. Okay. First question. Yeah. Who was the top goal scorer at the France '98 World Cup?
98.
France '98.
France '98. Who was the top goal scorer?
Davor Suker.
Kuntz.
Oh, flipping hell. He got it as well, didn't he? It was Davor Suker.
Right.
I'm just writing your.
Really?
I know. I didn't think he'd get that.
Did you share these questions with him before the thing?
I'm waiting for that message, bro. Where's that WhatsApp?
Like something's up, man. Oh, he's got super quick Google fingers, man. I don't know what's going on here, man.
Do you want me to sit and do the fucking quiz like this? You're on my team. You need to shut the fuck up.
He's got it on audio, so ChatGPT is hearing the question. Right, next question. True or false? At 42 years and 39 days, Cameroon's Roger Milla is the oldest player to have played in a World Cup.
False.
True.
It's true.
It is false. Egypt's Essam El Hadari is the oldest, and he was 45 years and 161 days in the Russia 2018 World Cup.
I said it was false, sir.
Get in there. Yeah, you did. Point for Stitches and Bizzle there.
Okay.
I wish I could give you lot buzzers, man. It would be a lot easier. I don't know how we do that. Right. World Cup knockout stage. Put these players in order from highest to lowest in terms of goals scored. I can't even see the question. I've got the live thing right in front. Hold on. There we go. World Cup knockout stage goals. Sorry, knockout stage goals. Go on, JD. You were going to say?
I was going to say closest first, then. Sorry.
I know he got about 42 in one game in the group. But I think
closer than Mbappe than Pele is my guess.
So is that locked in, JD? Closer Mbappe than Pele, locked in. Okay, you're wrong. I'm going to hand over to Stitches and Bizzle now.
Stitches, he just gave the answer, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
What was it? I didn't know. It was their turn to answer. Your turn to answer now, man.
So if that's the case, I think it's going to be close to, you'll say knockout stage.
Knockout goals only, yeah.
I'm going Mbappe close to Pele.
Pele is second, man.
Oh, so close, man. It is Mbappe.
Pele is second. I told you, bro. Pele is second, bro. You heard me say Pele is second. We didn't lock in our answer, though. We didn't lock in our answer. I said Pele was second. We were actually discussing it. That's ruling.
Whatever, good rule.
No, because I was discussing that with my teammate. We don't want no private moves in it. I said to him, Pele was second. Yeah. We didn't lock in our answer, bro.
The mistake that got made there was closer. Got like fucking, like say, about 27 goals in one game in the group stage against Saudi.
Listen, we can complain about this or we can move on. There's plenty of questions anyway. It's 1-1. It's 1-1, man. You're not losing.
It'll be 2-1 to us, mate. I said to him, Pele was second, mate. You heard? I know everybody heard that.
We're going to hear the end of this somewhere. Right.
Nope.
Which national team is this? Whose emblem is that?
Don't all rush.
Well, that's got to be Argentina. No.
Yeah.
He said it.
No, I was.
You got from now on. You got to tell me locked in. That's when I know I've got your answer. Locked in, and then there ain't no confusion.
That means we get a point for the other one then, because we didn't lock in the other one.
Right.
Stop it, man.
Okay, Blunt. Do you want to guess Austria? I was going to guess Austria.
Well, that can be Austria, but I'm seeing them 4 stars above the badge.
Okay.
The star represent a World Cup win. But then Argentina have only got 2.
Doesn't necessarily mean a World Cup. Could just be decoration, mate.
Oh, right. So you just stick your own stars above the badge like you can as well. I'll tell you what, then. I'm going to go make myself some fucking Victoria Cross medals and all sorts as well, yeah. Highly decorated, mate.
It's got to be World Cup related, right?
Yeah, I'll go with Austria locked in. I'll go with JD.
All right. No, it's not Austria. All right, Stitches, Bizzle, it's over to you. Going to press you for an answer so we can move on.
So,
you know that is, don't you?
I'm thinking Uruguay, you know.
Locked in?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not until Bizzle says.
Nah, you can lock it. I ain't got a clue, so you can lock it in, man.
All right, locked in, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Was Uruguay.
Come on.
Good. Get in there, man. You see, that's what you call it, yeah? See that there? There's a trust in the process, bro, yeah? You get me? Yeah, but
now it is 2-1.
So it's 3-1 now, yeah?
Fucking flags on the badge.
It should be free.
Huh?
Right, next question. We
didn't lock in the other one.
True or false? Harry Kane is England's #1 overall World Cup goal scorer.
True.
Locked in?
I said true first. Anyway, so
I said
locked in or what?
Yeah, locked in, true.
Here we go.
Right, who's locked in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Jay, by the way.
It's not Harry.
Wait. This is you lock that in?
Not Harry Kane.
Did you lock that in?
Both of you have said true, and you're both wrong. It's actually Gary Lineker.
But hang on, bro. What you talking about? They're on the same team. They're not on our team.
You both said locked in. JD said it. Stitches said it. Both of you said locked in.
Oh, did you say locked in?
Great. Let me just.
Don't be saying that. Let them lock in first, innit? Let them lock in first. Let them lock it in.
Right, stop. Right. The easiest way to do this is you just go alternate questions. If you get yours wrong, it goes across to the other team.
Too late for that. We're in too deep, man. We should have thought about that at the beginning. Right. What is? I can't even see the bloody question.
It's Brazil. Locked in Brazil.
Yeah, that was my guess, Brazil, yeah, but
okay. Yeah, it is Brazil is the right answer. Technically, Germany have qualified for every World Cup 2, but they were banned.
Germany, not the same team.
West Germany, they were banned for one. No, it's not about they are the same. because you still count as many World Cups, don't you? You don't say, well, West Germany won that many and Germany won. It's all the same, bro.
I do.
But they were banned for 1950 after World War. Anyways, next question. Every World Cup winner between 98 and 2014 has what in common? A, lost their opening game. B, had the tournament's top goal scorer. C, went out of the group stage at the next World Cup. Or D, won their semi-final on penalties.
Do you want to?
Bizzle.
Hey, when you don't choose C, bro.
I'm gonna guess D.
I'm thinking D as well, Bizzle. Should we lock it in?
Lock it in, man.
Oh, hey, when they don't choose C, yeah.
Well, I said D first, and I'm locking it in first.
I said lock it in first.
All right, it's all right. He's locked in now, and it's not. You're both wrong. You're both locked in, and it's not D.
It's C, isn't it?
Every winner went out at the group stage of the.
When in doubt, choose C. I said it. Yeah, you're not listening, Stitches, man. Come on.
I'm not gonna say nothing no more. Let's.
Right, what question are we up to now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After the next question, it's going to go alternate because then it's back to even. That's the easiest way to do it. Next questions are free for all, and after that, we'll alternate them. Right. Next question is. I nearly clicked on the answer there. Flipping up. The most number of golden boots won by a single player at World Cups is A, 1, B, 2, or C, 3.
I'm gonna go for
B.
I'm gonna go for 1. A, locked in.
It actually is 1. Nobody's won more than 1. Brazil have the most golden boot winners. However, no player has won the award more than once. It's very difficult to do. I've got a feeling Mbappe might do it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Next question is going to, just because of the order you are on my screen, it's going to Blunt and JD. This is for you. You get it wrong, I'll offer it to the other team. Who are the lowest FIFA ranked team to win a World Cup?
Ooh, spicy. Bishop Auckland won the first ever one. If you want to split hairs.
Bizzle, you might want to have a little think about the answer because they may get it wrong.
The lowest ranked team to win a World Cup race. Do you know what I would take a guess at? Uruguay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Uruguay, yeah.
Locked in.
Agreed. Yeah, Uruguay.
It is not Uruguay.
Right, because that's what I was thinking as well, mate. So no.
You
got ideas, Stitches?
Oh no, I think I know who it is now. Go on.
It's not getting off the back. You had your chance. No one.
You reckon Stitches? Because I was actually leaning towards Uruguay as well.
The thing is, it depends when they do the rankings, isn't it? Because people move in the rankings.
Yeah, it has to be the current rankings.
They just carved it in stone in 1921, and it's been there ever since.
It's what. Let me explain it. So at each World Cup, the rankings, and everyone knows what their rankings is. Out of all those World Cups, who is the lowest ranked team to win a tournament, going into that tournament and winning it?
I think
should be all right. Now you've got that extra information.
I think I'm going to be honest. I think I heard this question before, and the answer is going to blow your mind if it's what I think it is.
Go on, what is it, man?
Go on, give it a go.
I think it was France.
It is France.
Yeah,
they were ranked 18th going into that World Cup.
I'm going to be honest. We did a pub quiz, and this came up.
So I'll tell you why it could never have been Uruguay. They only started doing FIFA rankings in '92. So any time before that, we don't know what their ranking is.
Yeah.
But it is France.
Trick question.
Right.
No one would have guessed France.
So that's a point for Bits. Bloody hell, you lot are steaming ahead right now, man.
Yeah, well done there, Stitches, bro. You redeem yourself, yeah? Redemption, yes.
I'm going to say nothing no more.
I'm only messing with you, man.
It's on you now.
The youngest player to score at a World Cup.
I am going to go with...
No.
That's always here.
I've got two people in mind.
Was this the last World Cup?
The youngest player to score at any World Cup.
don't know, man. It's like a continent. What continent was he from?
I'll tell you, but it's going to cost you.
Give him his mum's first name, his dad's second name.
No. If you want to do like that, I can give you it, but it costs you a point. Are you willing to drop a point for a clue?
Well,
come on, man. Have a guess.
Being a Liverpool fan, I'm thinking a certain individual, but I don't think it is.
Liverpool fan. Oh.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that the other team know who it is.
I think they do as well, because Blunt's sitting there with a big grin on his face.
I'm glad that the cup is kind of blocking up part of his face. They can't really see him properly. Like,
yeah. Do you know what? I'm not gonna go I'm gonna go.
Was it not the Brazilian sensation? Was it not R9?
It's gotta be Pele, innit?
Not Pele. Was it Pele. Not? Was it?
It is Pele at the Sweden World Cup, 17 years, 238 days.
Got 2 goals in the final.
Michael Owen is about 4th on the list, by the way.
Is he? That was my other guess.
I know he was saying Owen when he said Liverpool. I thought, huh?
Yeah, that was my other guess, because he was 17 and how many days?
On the other end of the scale, Blunt and JD, who's the oldest player to score at a World Cup?
I thought we did this already.
Fucking hell. It's got to be Roger Milla. It's got to be Roger Milla.
Locked in?
Yeah, well, he was the second oldest player ever fucking play at the World Cup. And
I didn't say you're right or you're wrong. I asked you locked in.
Right, well, what do you reckon, Jay? I'm going with Roger Milla.
Yeah, lock it in, go.
It is Roger Milla, 42 years and 239 days. Yeah.
That
next question.
That's ever live in my memory, mate.
He'd be getting
scores at the moment
these days.
That was against Colombia, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. It against Colombia that goal.
Yeah.
It was a 94 World Cup. Right, four points to Bizzle and Stitches, and 3 points to JD and Blunt. Next question is for Stitches and Bizzle, and it is: who was top goal scorer at Brazil 2014?
I think I know this one. I think I know this one. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, where'd you get these questions, man? Like,
hurry up, mate.
Don't try to rush me. Try to add stress.
These are like standard questions, man. I think I'm gonna put like a 20-second time on questions. Yeah.
Already that much.
Yeah, man.
You don't think
you know what? Yeah. You know, I'll give you the country. You probably still won't get it.
Go on then.
No, don't.
Go on then.
They'll 100%. If you give the country, they'll get it.
Go on then.
Yeah. No, sorry, I can't give you the country.
Brazil,
I'll take the country for half a point.
2014.
Oh, God.
I'll take it for half a point. I can't remember 2014.
Right, I'm gonna have to press for an answer now.
I don't think it's who I think. Hang on.
Yeah, I know Scooby. I ain't no clue.
3.
So you can guess anything.
Just have a guess.
Rodriguez?
Oh, no. Listen, that's some shenanigans, man. That's some shenanigans. There's something going on. There's something going on.
MVP, mate. You didn't rate MVP. You didn't rate MVP, mate. You didn't rate MVP.
Right,
what side is he showing up on?
Next question: true or false? This is for Blunt and JD. Germany have reached more World Cup finals than Brazil.
Do you mean the final or finals as in the tournament?
Good
finals as in the final.
The finals in the
true
final.
or false? Germany have reached more World Cup finals than Brazil. Brazil having won the most, as we know. That's not going to be a question, by the way.
Are you counting West Germany as well?
When I say Germany, it means West Germany as well. Yes.
I would hazard a guess. At true.
It's true. Yeah.
Locked in.
True.
Yeah.
I would have gone true.
It is true. They've reached 8 World Cup finals, and Brazil have reached 7. The difference is Brazil have won more. That is
when
madness.
Brazil get there, they do the business.
They do the business. Yes.
You know what? Germany don't get the footballing credit they deserve when you think about over the ages.
Oh, I think they do. I think they do, man. Right, this is for Stitches and Bizzle. Which African player has the most goal in World Cup history? The most goals in World Cup history. Which African player? So the African with the most goals in World Cups is who?
Bro, why you don't give them this question and give us the next one?
Isn't it?
You wanted to do alternate.
I'm blank on this one. It would be a complete guess.
Have a guess.
Bro, your guesses have been hitting so far, so I ain't mad at you.
No, I'm not.
I'll be guessing Roger. I'll be guessing Roger again. Like,
Where you going, Roger Miller?
Nah, I said I'm conferring with my partner, man. What's wrong with you, like?
No, I don't think it's Roger Miller.
Nah, I just say my guess would be rubbish.
I'm just going to ask JD and Blunt. Do you know who it is?
I would have to hazard a guess.
JD, do you know who it is?
No, I don't.
This is a tough one. And it's not.
It's not when you know. When you see the answer, you're going to be like, "Oh yeah, makes sense."
Samuel Eto'o.
Is that locked in?
I'll take that. Other than
locked in. Not, unfortunately, Samuel Eto'o. No. JD and Blunt, you want to have a guess? You can even it up if you get this right.
That would have been my first guess, right? I'm thinking, right, Jay, who used the Bangor for Nigeria? Mid-90s. Was it?
There's Yakini. There's a who else?
It was Kanu.
No. Oh wait. Who's that guy who scored a hat trick in the World Cup? Was it Amakachi? Did he get a hat trick once in the World
Daniel
Cup?
Amakachi. There you go. There's our guess.
Is that your guess?
No.
It is. Oh no. Okay.
Right.
No. You know what it is because you know when Buck said, "Oh yeah, that'll make sense." So I don't know.
I'm gonna press for an answer now. I'm gonna count down 5.
Blood. If you lock it, you go ahead, man.
I've got a better guess for Amakachi.
It's not Amakachi.
I just thought someone else. I just thought someone else. Yeah.
6 goals, man. Asamoah Gyan. Yeah.
Wow. 6.
He was on fire for a minute still.
You could have leveled it back. As it stands, it's Bizzle and Stitches on 5 and JD and Blunt on 4. And the next question is for Stitches and Bizzle. No, it's not. It's for JD and Blunt.
No, how is it? They just had
Yeah, chill, man. France sent Nicola Anelka home from the 2010 World Cup in South Africa for saying what to manager Raymond Domenech? A, you're a clueless dickhead. B, go fuck yourself, you son of a whore. C, you got no tactics and you got no balls. D, fuck off, you useless piece of shit. Which one?
I'm going to go absolutely C because I remember the no balls. I think I remember the no balls comment.
Is that locked?
I'm going to go C, locked in. I'm going to put my head on the block.
It is not.
Oh.
Over to you, Bizzle and Stitches. You can stretch the lead here.
Oh, gosh.
Bizzle, we need to think about this one, man. This is a great.
Yeah, my tactic of being in Dalton
anything you say is going to be a guess. So just make your best guess. There's no way you know it.
Bizzle, if in doubt, go with C.
Sorry, yeah?
Nah, they've already gone with C.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, good, nice try, mate. I can't. It's a good job I can't see you over the ribbons. I would guess. My guess would be B, though.
You saying B?
Nah, just as a guess.
I'm going with you. I'm
bro. No, I'm just saying that's my guess.
Listen.
Right, I'm going to push you for an answer. 5.
We're going B. We're going B.
Locked in.
Yeah. It sounds French.
Is B. Let's
go.
Was enough.
Let's go.
It was enough to have him sent home.
Go fuck yourself, you son of a.
Yes. Go on, son.
That was enough to get him sent home, man.
That's for you, blood. Yeah.
Okay, next question for Stitches and Bizzle. Which one of these four nations has not? Which one of these four names has not won the World Cup as a player and as a manager?
Or either or
both?
No, both. Both as a player and as a manager.
Oh, that's won it as both.
Yes.
Who hasn't? No, who has not won it as?
Which one of these is the fraud on the list? Who is it?
I think I know the answer.
I think I know the answer.
Yeah, go on then, because
if I'm wrong, I think I know the answer, but I'm not sure.
Okay, listen,
we want to commit because I'm at work in the morning.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not Deschamps.
Hey, but wait, I'm not liking the way they're trying to throw pressure on me. You know, I'm not feeling it. You know?
No. If you got it, can go with it, because
I'll write out a risk assessment for you, bro. Don't worry.
Thanks, bro.
Take some of the pressure off.
If I'm pushed, I think I'm gonna go with B. If Bizzle's in agreement.
Scolari.
Is Bizzle in agreement?
I trust my partner, man. His guess has been decent so far.
Okay, you locked in. Unfortunately, for Blunt and JD, it is B.
Yeah.
Scolari never won it as a player. Never won it as a player.
Come on.
Let's go, man.
That is 7-4.
That's game, set, match, fam. What? It's game, set, match, fam.
What's going on today, man?
He's attached to the wrong person, bro. Look at who he's attached to, innit?
Yeah, there's only 4 questions left, by the way. Right, Blunt, JD, your question is: the Jules Rimet World Cup trophy was replaced for the new look FIFA World Cup trophy that we have today in what year? A, 1970, B, 1974, or C, 1978?
You know what, JD?
Do you know what?
Bizzle knows this.
I've got a little feeling that Brazil.
I got but I know what I'm guessing.
I've got a feeling Brazil might have won the last ever Jules Rimet in 70. I've got a feeling. It's definitely not 70. It's definitely well.
Well, if they won it in 70, then the answer would be 74 then, because it would have replaced. He said they won the last one in 70. That means it's 74 then, no?
I think they won it and it was theirs to keep on it because they were the first team to win it 3 times. I'd go 74.
Is that locked in?
Yeah, fuck it. I want to go to bed.
It is 1974. After Brazil, as you just said, won their 3rd World Cup in 1970. They were allowed to keep the Jules Rimet trophy. However, if you win 3 in a row now, you only get a replica.
That would have been
anyway.
By the way, you see the background knowledge in that answer there.
Yeah, I know. Stitches and Bizzle there. True or false? No managers ever won the World Cup without having a career as a player.
Ooh.
That's a tricky. I guess false.
I don't know yet.
I honestly don't know. But
who are you thinking of when you're saying false?
That's a guess, bro. Right? That's literally just a guess thing. I have no idea.
Who's the managers that have won it?
Does this get passed across if they get it wrong?
Yes.
It's fair if it doesn't.
No, that's not fair though. How you expect to hand over to a false question?
Right.
Listen, all this time complaining could be spent trying to guess the right.
I told you all my guesses already. I ain't changing my guess, bro. My guess is that's my guess.
All right, let's go with your guess.
Nah, bro. What are you doing, bro? Think about this thing like you might know somebody like you know what I mean?
No, but I wasn't gonna. I wouldn't have.
Right, I'm gonna count you down. 5.
All right, false then. Yeah, we lock it in, man.
Okay.
False.
It is false.
Yes.
Carlos Alberto Pereira in '94. He never played football at any level. He actually started off as a physio when he was in his early 20s. Went on to win the World Cup.
Stitches, they reckon we better just keep guessing, bro. We doing better. We doing better when we guess. We gotta reason this thing out.
Sometimes you gotta guess, man. Sometimes you gotta guess. I'm just saying.
You got 1 in 2 chance. You got 1 in 2 chance when it's true or false.
Well, unless you get a question
waiting for it to get passed over as well.
It's now 1 in 3. So this is for JD and Blunt. Wayne Rooney was sent off for stamping on which Portuguese player?
Oh, this is too easy,
Germany,
man.
2006. Was it
fair.
Miguel? Was it Carvalho? Or was it Cristiano Ronaldo?
It'd have to be Cristiano, wouldn't it? Because he was laid on the floor.
No, Cristiano winked. Did he stamp on Cristiano though? Wasn't it Carvalho?
He was laid on the floor. He done the wink. Did he? Beckham stamped on Simeone in 98.
No, I'm pretty sure. No. Ronaldo spoke to the ref and like kind of got him sent off.
Ah, right. Yeah. Well, then I don't know who Miguel Montero is.
You don't remember Miguel, that fullback?
Nah,
I think it was I think it was Carvalho.
Go Carvalho.
Locked in?
Yeah,
lock it in. Go on.
It was
lucky.
Carvalho. Yes.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Lucky. I wanted it to go. I was thinking it was Black going to talk about Ronaldo, you know.
Right, this is the last question, and this is for Stitches and Bizzle. The opening game at the South Africa World Cup took place between South Africa and which other country?
Oh, I think I know this.
I know it, so let them get it.
Yeah, it was a proper fucking ball draw, wasn't it?
Was it not France?
No.
You sure?
I think it was. Oh.
All I can remember is them annoying vuvuzelas, bro.
What, that Jubilee ball that just done what it wanted to do.
Wait, was this the World Cup where Suarez done his thing?
Yeah, against fucking what's it called? We just Jean. What fucking all the countries completely got up?
Ghana.
I think it was Ghana. You sure South Africa didn't play France in the opening game?
Well, the host always opening the World Cup.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna press for an answer. I'm gonna go 5, 4.
I'm thinking it's A. You know.
Go on then.
Locked in.
A.
1. It is not A. Hand it over to.
I could have sworn it was Mexico, even 0-0 or 1-1.
That was gonna be my other. That was gonna be my other. Yeah.
It is Mexico that they played. I can't remember the score, to be honest with you. But yeah.
It was just a
Was Campos still playing then?
Campos.
So the winners are, as we know, Stitches and Bizzle, our reigning champions, finishing on 8 points. Blunt and JD are respectively 7 points.
Wait.
Yeah. You get me?
So there's only 1 point in it in the end.
Listen, you can't be. Where we going to want gun salutes for? I mean, want to hear the clapping. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, listen, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. It is free to do. It is easy to do. So why not just hit the button, man? Help us out. Help us to grow the channel. If you like what you see.
Hold on a second. You realize that JD just delivered Blunt his first loss.
Listen, man, like something funny was going on there. I don't know how you lot pulled James Rodriguez out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, you know what, right? Yeah, what's the footage back? Stitch goes, I just can't.
Blunt got hit by the Tottenham effect, bro.
You see this? So losers.
Blunt got hit with the Tottenham effect.
Well, listen. We'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back with JD on Tuesday for Don't Gas the Badge. And we'll be back next week on the Don't Gas podcast, where I will be disagreeing with more panel members and telling them that they're all full of shit. Peace out.